Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my updated foundation routine. So this is more of a dewy foundation routine. I've been enjoying that dewy look lately because my skin is so dry now. It is the winter, so that also does have a lot to do with it, but I'm just enjoying this dewy look. I just look so glowy, so healthy, so radiant, and I freaking love it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this updated foundation routine. If you guys would like to know how I get this glowy, dewy look, keep on watching. Alright, you guys, so for today, like I mentioned, I'm going to be doing my dewy foundation routine. So lately I have been really dry. I don't know what it is. It's like my hormones completely changed after I had Adrian, and I'm on the drier side now in the winter, so I need more of a dewy foundation, dewy routine, and honestly I've been loving that dewy look anyways. So I'm gonna go in with my Poreless Body Primer just to kind of smooth out like under my eye, because I do have like a lot of like pores and texture here, and I feel like this one helps to just smooth everything out so I can get like a better base to put my foundation on. And sorry if I'm talking pretty low, my throat is hurting. It's pretty early in the morning for me. It's only 9, so if, like from the time I wake up to like 2 hours later I have like a sore throat, but I really wanted to film this video as I'm getting ready today. So the next thing I'm going to use is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. Now this has become my favorite primer, and I just love this stuff, and it smells so good. Like usually I'm not into like scents, but this smells so good and it feels so good on the skin. Like you can just see like it already gives you like such a nice radiant glow. So the next thing I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. Sometimes I spray it before and after my primer, but today I'm just going to spray it after my primer. Just so it like literally locks everything in place. Oh my god, it's so like, you guys can see like how wet it looks. I'm gonna go and wet my beauty blender because I always forget to do that before my video, and I'll be right back. So the mist has kind of like already set in place. My skin is so soft, you guys. It feels so good. Okay, so for a dewy foundation, I've really been loving the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and well, the dewy one, not the other one. And I really love this. It's super nice and dewy. I put a lot on because I have a lot of redness today, especially today, and I kind of just go like, I wish I had my other beauty blender. I don't know what this one, but oh, I can't find it. I feel like this one just takes off a lot of the, like, do you see, like it just takes off so much of the product off my face. But you guys see like how dewy this foundation is. It's very pretty. Sorry, I want to talk louder, but I can't. My throat hurts so bad, you guys. And I'm not sick, I'm just like, this is how I wake up all the time. And I love like the scent to this isn't so strong. I mentioned in my previous video that like I really like the Frankie Rose foundation. I just feel like it bothers my allergies because it has like a flower, like a rosy fragrance, and I just cannot. Like I don't know if like maybe I'm allergic to roses or whatnot. At this point, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm like allergic to everything. I do like this one because it's like the perfect size to like go down straight down the middle of between my eyebrows. That's one reason I do like this one. I just feel like it does take away a lot of the product. So the next thing I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna be going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This has become like my favorite concealer ever, and I'm almost done with it. I'm gonna have to go buy more. So that is the concealer. You guys just see like how dewy it looks. I love it. To set my concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. So it's not a very matte setting powder. It gives you like a nice glow. I like that it doesn't take away from like the dewiness. Okay, so I don't actually set the rest of my face when I'm doing this routine, just because when I like the powder I have is a matte powder and I don't like it. So what I do is with my bronzer, before I like go in and like I grab my bronzer, and instead of like going like this, the first thing I do is I go and I set the area that I'm gonna put the bronzer on. Don't worry, I have a dry patch here, you guys. It's so annoying. So like I mentioned, I am having a lot of skin issues, so that is one of my skin issues. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I am using the Milani Baked Bronzer. It has like a nice sheen to it. It's not too glittery, it's not too chunky. It's pretty perfect. I like putting a lot of bronzer on my forehead to make it look smaller because I don't like my forehead. And then whatever excess I have on my brush, I just use it on the bottom. So the next thing I'm going to do is my blush. So my blush, I don't like it glittery or shimmery or anything. So I'm going to go in with the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. It's actually become one of my favorites. I'll just use this brush thin. So I'm just going to go in. And then I do want just a slight shimmer. So he does have this one. This is Soleil. It has a tiny bit of shimmer. So I'm just going to tap into that once and just add it on the top. See, it gives like a nice glow. I don't know if you guys can see. And then for highlight, of course, you can't have a dewy routine without an amazing highlight. So today I'm going to be using the Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive Highlighter. This is honestly one of my favorite highlights ever. Let's see how luminous it looks without having to like wet your brush or anything. So I want that extra glow because this is a dewy look. So I'm going to go in with this Artist Couture, what are these called? The Diamond Glow powders, and I'm going to go in with Gold Digger. And this is pretty pigmented, you guys, so if you guys aren't into like that heavy, like that really glowy, like do you guys see like the difference here? If you guys aren't into like that really, really glowy highlight, then I wouldn't use this on top of a highlight already. So then I'm gonna just whatever is on the excess of this brush, I'm just gonna use it to highlight the rest of my face. I'll probably add some more of Ofra, the Rodeo Drive, like on the temples, like up here. Just like I go in when it comes to highlight. And then the excess of bronzer that I have, I just use, kind of just pinch this and just use the excess here to contour my nose a little. So to set everything in place, I'm going to be using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I've actually really been enjoying this setting spray. You guys just see like how dewy and how good my skin looks. Like, despite this dry patch that I have right here, my skin looks freaking amazing. Like, I'm so obsessed. Okay, so I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup, put some lashes and some lipstick on, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so this is my dewy foundation, my dewy skin routine. I really love this routine. Like, it just like makes my skin look so much more youthful, so much, gives it a nice glow without looking too oily. And honestly, it's what I've been going for a lot now because I have dry skin. But I honestly just love this dewy look. I didn't put any false lashes on. I didn't put any oh my god, I can't speak. I didn't put any false lashes on just because I kind of want to give my lashes a break. I have been wearing lashes almost every single day, and I just wanted to give my real lashes some fresh air, you know? So yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this routine. Let me know if you guys are more into the matte or the dewy foundation routine down in the comments down below. I like either one, but right now, because my skin is so dry, I am more on the dewy side of the spectrum more than on the matte. But I do still love my matte. As long as my skin is still full coverage and dewy, I'm all for it, you know? Like, it's just all about the full coverage dewy look though for me. So if you guys have any other foundations out there that are on the dewy side, let me know also in the comments down below. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.